Helen Robinson. I am the Technical Programme Chair for the World Geothermal Congress 2026. And I just wanted to take a few moments to run through our paper template. We have a specific format that we like all of our papers to follow. This just gives us consistency in formatting within our database. In the past, the templates have had a few gaps in them, and we've also had several submissions in the past where authors have changed the format or have changed the style of the text, and this is why we tried our best to provide all of the pre-designed styles within the document and then lock for editing. This was meant to combine making it easier for yourselves, so most of the formatting work was done, but also easier for our reviewers, because we would know with absolute certainty that the formatting of the documents we receive did not require checking. So that is why, with all good intentions, we had the document locked. We realised that whilst this was done with good intentions, it has proved problematic for some of our authors. There are some elements that people want to use that actually we've since discovered it's not possible to create a style for. So things like sub and superscript, if you wanted to underline text or put text in bold, things like that, within the body of your paper, it's not possible to create a style that is applicable for that. And so some of you have found the locked version of the document a little restrictive. So we are making the unlocked versions available to everybody, but I must remind you all that everything that you need with respect to formatting of paragraphs, formatting of the fonts, styles, etc., etc., they have all been pre-done for you. So you do not need to use the paragraph section of the document. So this here, hopefully you can see my cursor, and with the exception of a handful of things that I'll go into in a second, you do not need to use this area here. So everything you need for the different formats for titles, different title levels, all the different formats required for filling in your authors, the body of your text, inserting figure captions, tables and figures. Everything has already been pre-formatted for you here within the styles. So all of the main things there, even you've got even bullets, point lists and list numbers and what have you. When you enter some text and press enter to go down to the next line, the line will automatically default to this normal style, which is the style that's to be used for the body of your text. But if you want to then use a different format, so you want to start a new heading, for example, or you want to insert a table caption, then you would select the format that you want out of what's listed here, and then continue to type as you would normally. Every part of the document tells you which style you should be using. So title style, which would be this one here. We've got, what have we got? Author style, it's in there, address style, etc. Normal styles, that's body of your text, heading style. And then when we get down here, so where you're numbering, you've got your heading style 1, heading style 2. And we have sort of subheadings as well, so they're all in here as well. So heading style 1, heading style 2, so this is your abstract heading, this is the main chapters, these are your subheadings, and you have down to level 3 of heading. Do not go any further down than a level 3 heading within your document. Please do not edit or modify any of these styles, and please do not modify or edit the overall format of the document. So if I just go down here, so currently under here, you can see that normal is highlighted, so this row is currently normal. So if we just, there we go, and if I press enter, you see it goes to normal. But if I want to add in a heading, I can do that, and then it goes back to normal, and you can start typing as you would normally. The only time that you will need to do any additional editing to the text is if you want to use sub or superscript, so either of these for chemical formulas, for example, or if you want to bold, italic or underline. So all you'll need to do for that is in the bulk of your text, you're going to be writing, or typing I should say, in the normal font. And then for anything that you want to change to bold or italic or underline, you highlight the word or the sentence you want to highlight as you would normally and select bold, italic or underlined. And the same principle would go if you wanted to do a subscript in a formula, for example. You would select and unselect as you would normally. But that is the only editing beyond what is already made available within the document that any authors should be doing. If we do find any significant editing or modifications have been made to the styles or the overall template of the paper, the document will be returned to you for significant changes to be made. I hope this has made it all clear for you. As I say, we did try to do this in a way that limits the amount of work that you guys have to do by providing everything that you need within the document. And once again, we just ask that you follow the styles and do not make any modifications. Thank you.